Hey everyone, GamerRiser09 here, heading back into Doki Doki Literature Club. Well, there we go. Trying to get that out of the way. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Okay, well, I think it's the same dialogue. I forgot that I had read that poem. Forget the fourth wall, aren't you, Monica? Sayori, she's my best friend. She's my childhood friend. Yeah, you're just being nice to me. Yes. Melancholy, bittersweet. Yes, bottles. And I'm surprised by her writing. Yes, I know. Okay, Natsuki, here we go. Okay, so she's... Okay, so she did say something a little bit different. I was slowing down a little bit. So, it's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did was beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Okay, here we go. Yuri, third place, sorry. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Dan, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique is worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not sure. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri's face likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Oh, poor Yuri. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon, yes, something ain't right with it. I was a little more daring than this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Okay, so, as far as I know, she's saying the same thing, so. I'm sorry you feel that way, Yuri. Oh wait, she's saying some different stuff. Wonder how far did I skip? So let's see. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Dan. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would be feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. Okay. Alright, Yuri. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, so... Festival. Yay, the festival. La 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 la. They kind of... they were disagreeing, of course I had to... They wanted to help out. And here we go. I hate that foreshadowing. This club's gonna be the death of me, as Yuri said. It's like, oh god. Okay. Yeah, great, Monica, great. Yay. 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 And the confidence she has. Yep. And let's say Yuri, yay. And then okay, she's still being a brat about. Oh, it's that choice again. Sayori is my childhood friend. I could not be one to choose a girl over her, so I still walk with you home, Sayori. I could not think of choosing where I'm gonna walk with Natsuki or Yuri and everything. I just can't. And here we go to the next. Okay, unrequited. Wait, that's Sayori. Damn it! I felt like that was... Wrath? Okay. Contamination, yes. Vitality. Meager. Massacre. Frightening. Effulgent. I gotta look up some of these words. Broken. Damn it! Sayori, no jumping. No jumpy. Okay, unstable. Yeah, it's Yuri. Tenacious. Infallible. Intellectual. Yes, jump for me. Jump for me, Yuri. Jump for me. After image. Portrait. Inferno was one of her words, which was very interesting. Covet. Horror. Incongruent. Well, 2 out of the 20 words. And Monica late again. Yes. Yes. The whole Monica joke, which I haven't really looked up, honestly. I said I would, and I never did. I know, I'm so terrible. And Sayori just kind of being weird as she is. And just like wondering what's going on. Not much to do. Sorry, Sayori. Just kind of spacing out. Da, 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 da. And yeah, I know. Okay. Suddenly I noticed Yuri appearing at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you that you wanted to be alone or with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you able to even tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In that case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not a big of deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? So sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. And perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive about you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into a little too much. Damn. The world is full of meaning often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside of her head. And she may not be always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it all looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We've just been good friends, that's all. Yuri-san looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. As you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. But that is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feeling that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off of this whole thing anyway. Okay, so yeah. Back to the poems. Okay. You can lick the cheese from under my nut. Okay. Okay, well. So she looks at my poem. Your style's gotten so refined, Dan. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Okay, that sounds wrong. Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think you've heard her say more words than she's these past couple of days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting a lot of effort. You must really like her. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading the edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with... Okay, yeah, alright. Lady knows everything. Yes. Okay. I'm going to say Yuri next, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna... Oh, what was it? She knew I read it for Yuri, so it's... It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. Okay. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Dan. Sayori, is there something wrong? Okay, so but she said that little different thing with Yuri. And she's taking off, yeah. Okay, that's pretty much the same with Natsuki and everything, so here we go. Natsuki's probably say something. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next! Okay, you are being a bitch. So, well, I can never really say that to Natsuki. She's a tsundere, but she's not really a bitch. She just pretends to be tough. Okay, anyways. Dan, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you show me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think I ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. It's never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share it in my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're such a good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Dan, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading them. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Dan. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing with you, that I really understood what I was missing all the time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Dan. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I have had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it in that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Wait, this one is different. Okay, let's see. Ghosts Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminating beneath the amber glow. Bathing in the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure casts its path, the silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows. Closer and closer, I open the umbrella, casting a shadow to shield from my invisibility, but I am too late. He steps into the street light. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against the outstretched arm. The flickering light is the rhythm of the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to his forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understand is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Oh, wow. Finishing the poem, I started to hand it back to Yuri. Instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard for me to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge from Yuri's lips. Once again, I try to hand the poem back to her. Instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response with her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm good with people, but I hope I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you'll do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we could talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and returns to my seat so I can put her poem away. So I'm going to end the video here because the battery is running low and I don't want it to die before I finish up. So this is GamerMai009 signing off.